You can send a fire monster from your hand to grave, then target a card in your opponent's graveyard. Banish it if a card's in your opponent's graveyard is banished. While this is on the field, you can send a fire with 200 defense or less from your deck to the graveyard. There hasn't been a new Flamvell card since hitting Garbage 4. Does anyone remember when that was released? If you don't, that's fine. I don't expect you to.
Cause that's my job.
April 2011. The TCG gets Dark Neostorm in May, so by the time we get this, it would have been 8 years. Did you know Neo Flamvell care about cards your opponent's graveyard? Well, in case you didn't, that is why she has the effect she does, which ain't really that bad. I would say it's the best Neo Flamvell, but if you actually looked at the others, it's not exactly a high bar. Flamvell Fire Dog used to be the shit. You would summon Magician, which was a tuner. When it destroyed a monster by battle, this summon level asynchro. Now in 2019, you would be lucky to actually see Fire Dog played ever. That was indirectly stating you could summon Lady with Fire Dog, because being a Flamvell, it has 200 defense, but you wouldn't do that because that requires you to play Fire Dog, and that's not what you would exactly call worth playing in 2019.
Come on, keep up.
The DD Crow-like effect makes perfect sense, but to send a fire with 200 less defense from your deck to the graveyard is a bit strange. Don't get me wrong, I like the fact that her first effect triggers the second effect, she turns herself on. Ha ha! But the only payoff Flamevells have is Rekindling, which is limited in the TCG. Hashtag Rekindling the 3. This would have been great years ago when there were 3 Rekindling and Lavas were a deck, because you'd have a way to get your handmaids in the graveyard if you didn't draw Molten Conduction Field, or if you drew Lakeside Lady, you could pitch them with this while also sending your handmaids. But in the present, you could send or pitch Infernoids.
There's only one problem with that.
Infernoids already hit on your opponent's graveyard in a much more effective manner than she does. She's not terrible, she was just made in a time where she ain't needed. Flamevells aren't played at all. Rekindling's limited TCG, which also killed Lavos. She would be better there, to be honest. And the game is much faster now, but that does not mean she's a bad card. She is decent.
Just so we're clear.
Thanks for watching. I'm just go away. Skip for that shows up to click what to watch what if you would like to.
Help me!
Without spending your money, but my Patreon's in the description if you happen to be feeling
Just a little bit
generous. Discord server link in description. Thank you very much. You are appreciated.
And a lot.